What if Shohei Ohtani had not signed with the Angels?
Oh.
Yeah. Here's what I think are 3 different possibilities. Okay. Number 1, and I'm going to read this. He signs with the Yankees instead. He decides, let's go after the money. I know I didn't necessarily want a big market, but everybody's pushing me toward it. Culturally, that's the place to play. Like, let's just do it. They want me. Give me whatever I want. Let's do it. The Yankees would have still had playoff appearances since his acquisition, which means 2018 to the present, they would have had playoff appearances every year. They would have gone deep. Yeah, they would have gone deeper in 20 and 21 and would have won the whole thing in 2019. Okay. 2022 would have featured a disappointing showing, as was the case this year. And you can't win a championship behind one player, and it would have been made exceptionally evident in New York, just as it was in Anaheim. Okay. And despite the championship, Shohei Ohtani, would still be testing the market and would still leave New York for a better culture when he becomes a free agent. No matter what, he still tests the market. He still leaves New York. He wants a better culture, a more comfortable market, and a team nearer Japan, as well as a team that will offer him more influence than the straight-laced, do it our way New York Yankees. Okay? He wants that. That's what happens if he ends up signing with New York. Okay? They win a championship in 2019. They're in playoffs every year up until 2022. And then 22 and 23 are disappointments, and he leaves. The next is if Shohei Ohtani had signed with the Cubs instead. If Shohei Ohtani had signed with the Cubs, they lose the NLCS in 2017 by 1 game. That's his rookie year. In 2018, they win the NLCS, but they lose in the World Series. Then a series of trades. They bolster the farm system and bring some people up. They work hard, and they make a push in 2019, but still can't get past the wild card round. 2019. Then the Cubs win it all in 2020 instead of the Dodgers. The shortened season still happens. Cubs win it all behind Shohei Ohtani and everybody else.
Who knows? Maybe COVID never happens if Shohei Ohtani's in Chicago.
Yeah, you're right. I
don't know. Time traveler moves a chair, Brig.
Yeah, that's right. That whole thing. I'm going to keep that in mind for next time. Not only do the Cubs win it all in the shortened 2020 season, but they win it all again in 2021. They keep the same crew. They keep it all. They go back to back, 2020, 2021. Then his free agency is far less certain because now he's got 2 championships in Chicago under his belt. He loves the smaller market. He loves the culture. He loves the people, loves the town, everything, but it's cold. He does not like that. So it's still a competitive free agency. He still really loves Chicago. And he becomes instrumental in bringing Yamamoto to the friendly confines. They win it all in 2024.
Wow. Does Seiya Suzuki, does he go to Chicago as well?
Yep. He is all the same. Everything else stays the same.
Okay. Fascinating.
Yep.
So you have one more team?
I have one more team. I have one more. If he had signed with the Dodgers instead.
Okay.
Here's what happens. He loves winning. It brings him nearer Japan, and they've got that laid back culture that he kind of likes, right? It's not too laid back, not laid back enough that he's going to lose, but laid back enough that he can relax. Okay.
California cool.
The Dodgers win the World Series in 2017, 18, 20, and 21. Do the math. Just look at it. Okay.
You're right. I mean,
no, seriously.
Yeah.
Because they're getting him for a steal. He's still under tons of club control at that point. So they don't have to make any really big roster moves or changes to the lineup. They cut a little bit of fat off the bottom end, pays for Shohei Ohtani. He produces at the same level. They win it all in 17, 18, 20, and 21.
Dude, they win in 19 too.
They might. Yeah. In 2022, he starts dating a girl he met at the ballpark during spring training.
Ruh-roh.
She's a total normie. She's not famous. Okay.
Okay.
But he loves her and she loves his dog. She loves him and his dog. They keep their courtship secret. They fly back and forth between LA and Phoenix every chance they get. But she cannot stay with him during the season because she runs Bisuturo at the Biltmore, which is a swanky Japanese restaurant. Okay. Her family, also Japanese. You see what I'm saying? So she's bilingual. Then she and her team are managing the menu, ambiance, marketing, and privacy of high-profile guests. Like Shohei, that's how they met during spring training. Okay.
Okay.
Her schedule is constantly slammed, and he's always gone. So their relationship actually flourishes because of the separation, and they're able to focus on their careers while they let their love slow burn, and they get married in 2025.
Nice. I thought you were going to be like, and then he's got everything he wants. He's got a bunch of titles.
Yeah.
He's got the girl.
He
Then
does.
he
That's
retires
it.
after 2023, goes back
Nah.
to Japan, and after 2025, they get married. Okay.
They get married in 2025. You know, he brings home a handful of championships. He becomes
Is he
the
a
greatest
Dodger
player.
for life in that scenario?
He's a Dodger for life. He becomes the greatest player in the history of Major League Baseball. They give him all of the latitude to make all of the decisions regarding him and his usefulness to the team, his body, what he can and can't do on the field, what he wants to do on his days off. They give him a lot of influence with obviously clubhouse culture he's going to take care of, but also with strategy. He brings in a tremendous draw to the stands, sells crap loads of merch in Japan and in the States. He becomes a worldwide sensation, more than he is now.
Right.
And he becomes a black hole, a magnet for all of the Japanese players coming for the international free agency into Los Angeles. Because he's going to do this, he's going to do the Ichiro thing, and he's going to be like planting his flag. He's like, "Here we are. This is me."
Yeah.
And everybody's going to be like, "I want to be with him."
I could see that happening. Yeah. Absolutely. Bunch of titles. Like, I feel like that's what they were short those years.
That's right.
Was like a pitcher and a hitter, and you get both.
Right. And you think about Kershaw's abilities or inabilities during the playoffs. Shohei Ohtani shores that up. Bada bing.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
Yep.